Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Jason Yamamoto, and today I'm going to be answering one of you guys' question about lower back issues. Okay, so I have a guy by the name of Chic Unit sent me a personal message. He states that he was training, right, and then he acquired a lower back pain issue, right? His lower back, his middle back, it's all fucked up. Then now he has to go see a doctor about this issue, and what he's really worried about is the fact that it may be permanent. Okay, and that's why I tell you guys to work with weights that are reasonable. Don't worry about what the guys are doing out there. They're lifting 225-pound deadlifts or 315 or 405s. Right? Don't even worry about what they do. Same thing for squatters and overhead pressers. Work with weights that is comfortable for you and where you can progress little by little. Meaning like 5 pounds every week or every other week. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, when you're worried about that kind of pain, you have to understand that it's a lesson learned early in your healing process. So when I went through my entire lower back pain issue, I immediately realized I have weaknesses, and those weaknesses belong right in here, right? And I had to understand that I have to gain strength in a slower term, a slower pace than everybody else. Okay? If you don't take this sign right now, this pain is gonna be with you for the rest of your life. Now, ever since it was it was about last year, July. Today is like October 22nd, right? So over a year. It's been over a year now. Way more than a year since I acquired that lower back pain. And has it gone away? Has it gone away? It's not as painful as it used to be, but it's still there. Okay, you gotta understand that it's still there. I still feel it. All right, it feels like I need to work more on my posture, and I gotta work more on my form when it comes to lifting weights. I have to be smarter because I stopped using the weightlifting belt, because I figured that I should only be using weightlifting belts when I lift heavy. And lifting heavy is a broad term. I mean, it's very subjective when you're saying heavy. I mean, a guy who's never lifted and trying to deadlift 225 may be heavy for him, but as for me, I said, you know what, I'm just step away from the weightlifting belt. It's because it's also considered a gear to enhance your strength. So I stepped away from it because I was relying on strength with that, and I realized that when I acquired that pain, I didn't have a weightlifting belt, right? Normally the military provides you a weightlifting belt, because the day when I went to Metroflex that day, I didn't have a weightlifting belt, and I was performing the same exercises that I was doing without it, and that's when I acquired that injury. Seeing the difference between having a gear and not having a gear. So think about this, okay? Nothing is as permanent, but once you acquired an injury, it doesn't matter what kind of injury. You could break your bone, you will still feel the pain that was associated with that broken bone, right? I have a broken right toe. That pain has never disappeared. I have a broken big toe, right big toe. That pain has never disappeared. It doesn't bend the way it's supposed to. It doesn't go straight the way it used to. I got a broken knuckle. I don't know if you guys see it, but I have a broken knuckle. Okay, that's never gonna go away. I have a scar right here on my eyebrow. That's never gonna go away. Once you get an injury, it never goes away. FYI. Okay? If you get a cut, if I cut you right there on the arm, you're gonna get a scar. I mean, it's easy for that scar to open up back up again, versus, giving a regular cut. So, just FYI, once you get a injury, okay, hopefully just that injury, it's never gonna go away. It's gonna be there. But if you can learn something from that injury, okay, if you can learn something from it, don't do it again. Okay, if you can recover from this, you got lucky. But everybody's luck is gonna run out sometime if you continue to challenge that luck. Okay, So hopefully this advice can help you out. Alright, it's your boy Jason Yamamoto, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Breathe.